Hi Scorpio, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I am your tarot reader and Reiki Master. This video is for all Scorpios between the time of the 7th and the 21st of May. Now, this is the very first video I'm doing for you, Scorpio, so I'm so excited. I really am excited. Okay, it's been emotional. It's been a really good day actually. It's been emotional. I've done a lot of readings this last couple of weeks. So I'm gonna start. I've already shuffled the decks. We'll use both of them throughout the reading. But I'll shuffle them. I like to shuffle them on camera as well a little bit. I'll also I'll let you know I'm also going to be posting another video on the same day, on the 7th, which is going to be a general energies and influences video. It's going to be advice of the main themes, really, the main energetic themes and influences for all signs over the next couple of weeks in May. Now, I am a Reiki Master, so my perspective on the tarot is about the energies, and I work really closely with them, and on that video I'll explain a little bit more about it on that video. So I really want you guys to watch it, and you'll get to know me a little bit. You'll get to see my face, you'll get to see my dog who's in the back room at the moment because he started barking because there's another dog outside and I'm so close to the end, so I'm like, just go in the other room, dog. So yeah, please watch the video because I really want you guys to get to know me. I want to get to know you a little bit and just see if we vibe, really. Okay, so this is going to be for you, Scorpio, between the time of the 7th and the 21st of May. There we go. We've got, do you know, I'm going to write this down. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Page of Pentacles, which for some reason needs to be over here, I don't know why, and we've got the Six of Pentacles. Oh, fabulous, darlings, fabulous. Before I forget, I'm just going to write down the King of Cups because I've had a few of these King of Cups in the readings, and I want to make sure to remember to discuss them in greater detail when I'm doing the other general energies video for the rest of the signs, because it's come up in quite a few of the signs. So it's quite obvious at the moment that love's around. I mean, actually, Venus has just something's just happened with Venus. I can't remember what it was, but Venus is a planet of love. So and it's spring, so you know, people could be coming into new love and new relationships. Okay, you Scorpio, we're focused on you right now, and the central energy for you is the King of Cups. So either you're in love or someone's in love with you. Now, Scorpio, your water sign, and actually the King of Cups is related to water. So it could just be that you're feeling really in your element. You're feeling really connected to your emotions. You're feeling really emotionally balanced. You know, you're feeling really good. You know, you're feeling in love, you're feeling happy, you're feeling joy. You know, that is what the King of Cups is about. So this could be representing you, as I've said, Scorpio, or somebody else in your life. Okay, doesn't matter, male or female, that's what the energy is about. We've also got the Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles is, Pentacle energy, of which we've got two, is all about things that we put our energy and effort into to manifest into this world, to build into this world. So it could be, I apologize if you can hear Tiny in the background, but I just haven't got the time to start for him. It could be relationships, it could be building a home, it could be the job that you do, it could be a business that you've got, it could be your children, your family. So Pentacles, it's obviously cash, money. So Pentacles are all, that's what they're related to. The energy, it's an earth energy. It's related to the sign of the earth signs, you know, Capricorn, Taurus and Sag. It's related to the Virgo. It's related to the earth signs, and I'm an earth sign, I'm a Capricorn, and it's all about building security, manifesting wealth, having balance. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles is a really slow moving energy, and I call it no stone left unturned. It's kind of like Pluto for those astrologists out there, for me anyway. It really is about healing at every single level and not moving on to the next step until we've fully healed and come to terms with this current challenge. Okay, that's kind of like the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles though now is coming with an offer. So a page is a messenger or a message. I always get my words muddled when I say that for some reason. Messenger. Okay, the page is a messenger. So someone could be coming towards you, King of Cups, coming towards you, Scorpio, and offering you some sort of stability or something that you can grow together into something stable. And it could be a relationship, or it could be a, you know, it's suggestive of a relationship. These cards are with the 6 as well, the 6 of Pentacles, suggestive of a relationship. It doesn't have to be, but it could be basically someone's coming towards you. The energy that's coming towards you at the moment is one of new beginnings and of new offers, you know, new people, new energies around you at the moment. There's new energies coming in around you at the moment, and the energies that are coming in will lead to you know, permanent, you know, you feeling strong, you feeling stable, you feeling balanced. Now that brings me to the 6 of Pentacles. The number 6 that's exactly what it's related to. It's about balance. It's also about, you know, things from our past, experiences from our past. So in this instance, experiences in past relationships, experiences in our jobs in the past, in our living situations in the past. It's about learning from those experiences and bringing that what we've learned forward into our lives now in a balanced and stable and positive way. You know, it's related also to the crown chakra, so the chakra that's in between your eyebrows, you know, the brow chakra. And that is, the brow chakras are all about a knowing. It's about a connection to the divine or the universe. For those of you who believe in something divine, and you should, you know, I feel anyway, hence the whole universal energy thing, but it's not, you know, having a belief in that and being able to see how that influences your life and how that impacts your life, and bringing that sort of wisdom forward in a balanced way. So for example, you know, you could be someone who has really vivid dreams. You know, you could could keep dreaming about I don't know, a zebra came into mind. Zebras are about disguise, actually. Anyway, you could be having the same dream about this zebra, and you'd be like, do you know what? Eventually, like, do you know what? This dream is actually telling me something, and it might be something small or big. It doesn't matter. But the fact is, you recognise and acknowledge that, and you took action because of that acknowledgement. You know, you allowed that dream that you had to inspire you to take action, to move forward, to look up in a dream dictionary what a zebra is, for example. That's the brow chakra, and it happens in all sorts of ways in our lives. You know, I just said zebra, and that might relate really specifically to somebody, actually, if I've come up with those images for you. So there's real stability that's being gained, and potentially someone's in love with you, or you're in love with somebody else, and potentially there's going to be offers made. There's a coming together of those two. Could be someone younger as well. Pages also relate to someone younger. You know, when we've got the Cups energy, the King of Cups energy, we're about mastering our emotions. We're about being compassionate. We're about being confident, you know, in how we feel. We're about being balanced in how we feel. We're about being emotionally open and also emotionally aware of our own emotions, but of others as well. So there's a real nice balance there. And there's also a really nice balance with this one as well. So with the 6 of Pentacles, you know, and when I see the Page of Pentacles, even though he's really slow moving, you know, the most important thing that he brings is stability, and he brings a real knowing about what's gone on beneath the surface that has caused us to feel imbalanced in the past, and really healing that. So it could be a relationship from the past, actually. You know, it could be someone from the past coming back towards you, or you going back to a relationship that in the past wasn't fulfilling or was imbalanced, whether you had a great job and earned all the money and had the mortgage and the partner didn't, or the partner was younger, or he wasn't ready, or she wasn't ready, or you weren't ready, whatever. It could be something like that. It could be someone coming back from the past. We're going to clarify these cards actually with the second deck. I use this just to sort of get ready. Okay, so there's been some stagnancy. There we go. Okay, there's been some, oh gosh, King of Wands again. There's been some of this going on. Now you look at this. This is the eight of Swords. Swords is about the energy or air energy, about our minds, what we think, our thought processes, how we process thoughts, learned behaviour, feeling paranoid, or thinking in circles really, and our thoughts trapping us, our thoughts keeping us prisoner. The thing is, it's always in our mind, and 8s are also related to cycles, so this is something that you are used to doing. You know, maybe in love relationships you are someone who gives too much or not enough. You know, maybe you're someone who's too emotionally I don't think there's any such thing, to be honest, but you're too engaged with your emotions. I don't think there's any such thing, but your thoughts are keeping you stuck. You're thinking that you're not, that I can't, yeah, that's what it's like. It's like that. It's like you're wrapped up in, like, you're wrapped up in it, you're wrapped up in something, and it could be related to the past. Actually, it could be related to an old relationship, a past relationship. I'm going to pull, I've not done this actually before, I'm going to pull some more actually, because I really want to know what this 8 of, there we go, swords is about. It is. Okay, thank you. Okay, so you are really caught up with the past. The 6 of Cups, emotions, 6, is about, again, balance, learning from our past experiences and bringing that balance forward, third eye chakra, blah blah blah. Now the 6 of Cups is about emotional connections and commitments from the past. It can be relationships that we had in the past that we walked away from, that we're looking back at happy times. It can be, if you believe in that type of thing, past life relationships, soulmate card. Basically this is coming back together with someone from your past. That's what this relates to. But linked with the 8 of, what is that card? 8 of Swords. It's that you're being trapped by the image that existed before. So you were in love in the past, you loved hard in the past, and it could be the same person who's coming around. You were in love, you loved hard in the past, but really that was restrictive for you. You know, maybe you felt suffocated by that. Maybe you felt not good enough. Maybe you felt suffocated. Maybe things moved too quickly. Maybe things didn't move quickly enough. Maybe you got in your own way and you got in your own head and you told yourself you weren't good enough, and you told yourself, he's too good for me, she's too good for me, who's going to want me? You were locked in that. Or you told yourself, I love this person's fabulous, he's my husband, he's my wife, she's my wife. But actually they were an idiot, and you couldn't get over the fact that you felt connected to this person for some reason, blah blah blah. You've kind of been locked, both of you actually. There's 2 sides of this. You've both been locked in this sort of merry-go-round of feeling like, of thinking the same thoughts over and over again. Remember I said learned behaviour, thought patterns. Things have happened in your past, maybe in your childhood actually, that have really affected your ability to be emotionally open, and that's a trauma that you've been that's coming to the surface. That's the words, they're the words I'm looking for. I mean, because I work with the energies, you know, a lot of the cards that I get, they're the trees, you know, they're the outcome of all the things that have gone on below the surface by the roots. You know, the roots go out, they spread out far and wide, and they're all entwined, and we don't see all that. We just see the leaves and the bushes, you know, the trunk and all that stuff of the tree. I love trees, I'm obsessed. That's kind of like what you've gone through. It's kind of like you didn't really realise the depth of, like, you didn't really realise where it came from, the depth of emotion that you felt for this person, or the challenges, the depth of the challenges that you faced in your mind. You know, that, oh my god, I've thought this. You might be like 35 years old, for example, 37 years old, and you've always thought that you were balanced in relationships, and then actually you weren't emotionally. Now you are. Or you always thought that you were, you know, a very logical person. Actually you weren't. It was an illusion that you were kidding yourself. The illusions are over now. The feeling stuck in this energy is over now, but there is, it feels like there's 2 sides of this coin. Actually, it feels like there's 2 people involved here, and it could be that you have been separated from somebody, from a relationship. You've been separate from each other for some reason. You might have been travelling, but it could have just been that you're going through healing. Someone could have been in prison, actually. You know, it could have been, to be fair. But you could have been you've been separated by somebody by time. So it might have been you've had time apart, like a long time, like 6 years apart. You know, you were you dated when you were younger, and for some reason you're thinking about that person, and that person's might be coming back into your life. This is quite a confusing energy, in that it's really below the surface for you, Scorpio, the healing that you've gone through, but it does lead to balance. So the balance cards that we have are basically all of them apart from this one, and this is energy that you're leaving behind. Okay, so let's look at so I've looked at that one. Temperance is about being active and being passive. It's about having patience. It's about driving in the fog. Like, I know where I'm going, I know that it's safe for me to go there, but I just have to take my time. You know, I'll take my time when I'm driving because it's foggy and I can't really see very clearly in front of me. That's temperance. It's about moving forward and taking action, but doing it in a really measured and balanced way. And remember, we've got balance cards here. These are what the sixes are about: balance, balanced emotions, also balance practically, like in my life. So I've got balance in my life. I've got my work and my life balanced again. You know, my relationship with family, my time with my friends, that's balanced. You know, my money, my finances are balanced. You know, how I show up in a relationship, that's balanced with how my partner does. So you gaining balance, and you've been through healing, you're going through healing, and it could be related to your past. The roots are deep with this one, so it could be that there's connections from, as I said, it could be you when you were at school with someone, you had a relationship, and you know, and then you separated, you went to different colleges, universities. You lived your life, you got married, he got married, she got married, whatever, and then suddenly, all of a sudden, you're starting to think about each other, and you might be coming back together. You know, you might realise that this is the person that I love. I don't know. There's stuff that's going on way deep, though, for you, and the unity and the balance is going to be something that you experience. You're going to feel more balance in your life. And not only are you going to feel that, but you're going to move toward that. You're going to take action to achieve balance in your life. Emotionally, first of all, there was an imbalance inside you, that maybe's come to light now. You know, maybe something's happened recently. You've definitely gone through healing, though, and it might have been the end of a relationship, or you know, something has happened, though, something's triggered it. You know, a bereavement, for example. You know, there's no tower energy, but something has triggered this renewed, this you thinking back to, okay, how was I when I was a child? You know, or that situation when I was younger affected me, and that's made me bring some really, you know, some wounds forward that I needed to heal. You know, this energy now is about you moving forward. You know, the wand energy is related to the fire signs. And so it could be related to an Aries, Leo, Sag, if you're dating an Aries, Leo, Sag, or whatever, but it doesn't matter because all signs are represented. We've got water, we've got earth, so it doesn't matter. We've got air, but I'm just mentioning it. King of Wands is about mastering our passion, our inspiration, and that being something that moves us forward confidently. We become an authority of our own, of the things that drive us. We become an authority of understanding, you know, where we are from. We're grounded, you know, we're grounded, but we're also open for inspiration, and sometimes it takes a situation to happen. I don't know what that situation is. Something's happened. It takes that situation to happen in order for us to sort of realise that we weren't balanced. You know, you've really gone through healing, though. You know, you're going through healing, you've gone through healing. This card has come out fab. I'm just happy. You know, we've got some really balanced cards now. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, again, receptivity. So it could be, what are you? So your Scorpio's a water sign, so that's this energy, that's you, water sign here. Pentacles is earth energy, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the wand energy is fire. So there could be that you've moved away from a relationship with one person and you're moving toward a relationship with somebody else. It could be that you've moved away from this person and you're moving toward this person. You are feeling balanced and more stable now. The Queen of Pentacles is about building abundance, building a life, a family life, that type of thing, you know, growth, generosity, beauty. This is what the manifesting, this is what the Queen of Pentacles is about. So if you are joining up with the Queen of Pentacles, it could be that you're actually gaining some solidity in this relationship, in this new relationship, or in this renewed relationship. I feel like I've got to say this as well, though, and I've not said this before actually. There could be some of you who are, okay, let me say this. Right, there could be some of you that are moving into living in your true self. And what I mean by that is, you may have been a woman married to a man, but truthfully inside yourself, that didn't feel right to you. You know, you felt like you should be with another woman and have that relationship, you know, have a you know, so you're a woman and you're having a relationship with another woman, or you're a man having a relationship with another man. You know, you're in love, you're actually, you know, I'm allowing myself to just be myself now. And it could be something like that as well, where you hid your sexuality, and you hid a part of yourself, and you did that for many, many years, you know, for a long, long time. And for some reason, Scorpio, that is coming to the surface now. You're really starting to think back to the things that stopped you from being yourself and expressing as who you really truly are and who you feel you are. You know, you're starting to think back to the things that caused those wounds. Yeah. So, I mean, and that's specific. Let's be clear here. This is a general reading, so it can affect, you know, there's lots of Scorpios in the world, obviously, and they're all going to be going through different things. But sometimes, you know, we get different, very clear feeling towards certain cards, and it would be remiss of me to not mention them. So for those people who have been living a lie, whether you've been living as a straight man or a woman, and actually you're gay, you know, that's what you feel, that's who you are, you know, then you live that life, you know, because it's leading you to balance and happiness and emotional stability. When you try to hide who you are, even if other people don't agree with you, when you try to hide who you are, that causes you pain, that causes you anguish, that causes you struggle in your mind. And some of you have really been struggling with that, and it doesn't have to be that. That's for someone specific. But in any situation, you know, any scenario, so whether you're, you know, heterosexual couple, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter who you're dating. The thing is, it doesn't matter who you date. You need to get that. You need to be with who you want to be with. You need to be in the world who you want to be, and not let emotions from the past or traumas from the past keep you locked in. Not let a negative relationship or negative experience keep you locked in. Take the lessons that you've learned from that past experience that was negative, that caused you this. Take those lessons with you forward. You know, we've got sixes here. That's what that's about. Taking those lessons forward, going through healing, and really realizing that I'm not going to make the same mistakes again when it comes to this specific issue or situation or relationship in my life. I'm going to learn from that, and I'm going to move forward in a more balanced way and in a more emotionally balanced way. And that's going to lead to my abundance and my fulfillment emotionally and spiritually and physically in this world. Again, we've got the healing card here of Temperance. I really hope that helped you. I'm just going to pull one more card. I'm going to put everything back and I'm going to pull one more card. I've been doing this at the end of the readings just because I like to talk a lot, and sometimes messages get missed. So I don't know, actually. I don't think they do. But sorry, Scorpio. Excuse me. Let me just pick these up again. Just shut them all. I'm just going to pick one more card. This should just be your energetic focus, you know, what you need to focus on energetically over the next couple of weeks between the 7th and the 21st of May, Scorpio. Okay? So that's what this advice card is, really. It's just to show you 9 of Pentacles. Fabulous. This is a wish fulfillment card. So for those people who have been holding themselves back in any way, you know, in any way. Excuse me, this isn't the wish fulfillment card. That's the 9 of Cups. This is 9 of Pentacles, sorry. This is finally feeling balanced and strong and confident with who you are. This is this is the Rihanna. I always call this the Rihanna card. The reason I call it the Rihanna card, it's Rihanna after Chris Brown but before Hassan. It's like, I had a really difficult relationship, I had a really hard time in that relationship with Chris Brown. And I need to take some time for me. You know, I need to be me, I need to grow, I need to become whole, I need to become... And Riri, that's exactly what she did. She grew, she blossomed, she's beautiful, she's fabulous, she's wonderful, she's strong, she's confident. And if she's single, it doesn't make her less than those things. You know, when Riri's single, she's still amazing, fabulous, beautiful. She's all those things. And that's you, Scorpio. You need to realise that who you are, truly, on the inside, let that show, and you can be confident and you can be strong in that, because you are gaining balance and you are moving toward really truly understanding that it's the repression, it's trying to push down who we are and what we feel and what we think. Pushing that down is what creates the friction. Allow it. You've allowed it. You're allowing it over these next couple of weeks, and you are really coming into your own, your element. You're feeling balanced, you're feeling confident, you should be feeling abundant. I've got enough money, I've got enough job, I've got enough the friends I need, I've got the confidence I need. That's where you're at, and that's where you should be at. And if you're not there yet, you've got to know that this energy is around you at the moment. So when it comes to, you've gone through a lot, Scorpio, you've gone through a lot. This goes really deep. This goes really, really deep for you, for some of you Scorpios out there. And you've gone through a lot and realised that those are your roots and they give you strength. Because nothing can grow without roots, and it's the roots, the tangling, the going back, the looking below the surface. It's that makes the tree stand so proud. You've got to embody that energy, and it's pentacle energy, it's earth energy. I'm an earth sign. I would recommend for you, in all seriousness, to really spend some time outside. You know, if you've got a dog or not, go to the park, walk the dog. You know, be around the trees, be around the grass, be in that green energy. You know, that's earth energy, that's chakra. You need that. That's for your healing, and you need to realise that you're a part of this, and you, in your own way, in your own self, in your own light, showing that to the world, you are more than enough. You are abundant, and you have got so much to offer everybody. And you have really, your advice is to really embody that. If you're struggling with that, what I would say is, as I said, I'd be walking the dog. I'd be, you know, spending that time connecting with the earth. So if you like gardening, do some gardening. Even if you don't like gardening, do some gardening. Just smell the flowers, you know, look at the trees, touch the trees as you walk past them. Listen to the birds as you walk. You know, listen to the breeze as you're outside. Feel the sun on your face, on the wind on your face. Because you have to realise that all this stuff that you've been going through, and that's really deep-rooted stuff, this is the stuff that gives you strength. So you can, and you should be, coming into this month, into these 2 weeks, the 7th and 21st of May, you should be starting to feel that and recognise that. And if you're not, you need to spend some time outside. Get outside, get into the green, get in the garden, you know, spend some time with animals. Just be outside, because that will really connect you to this energy, Scorpio. You're a water sign. You know, that's about our emotions. We need to ground these emotions now, and we need to realise that the roots, the experiences, the things that we've gone through, the suffering, they're looking for the light like the roots do. They're looking for the nutrients like the roots do. That leads to your strength. That leads to your nourishment. And you should stand strong like Rihanna. That's what you need to do. You need to stand strong, and you need to realise that you have got so much to offer this world. And you have got so much goodness and so much love and so much strength within you. So take that, Okay, I'm really sending you some healing energy now. I'm literally sending you some chakra. That's the earth energy in Reiki. I'm sending that to you because you really need to know that you deserve it, and beautiful. If you can get into that vibe and out of your head and into, you know, and into really feeling, this is where I've come from, this is where I'm going, you know, I you know, feel where you've come from and how that's affected you. If you can do that, it's all gravy, baby. It's all happy after that, I swear to you. You know, the heaviness, you know, the treacle that you've been going through, you know, the trudging through, getting over everything, that's coming to an end, and you're going to start to see that manifested. You're going to start to see, okay, that suffering has led me to this, it's led me to strength. Okay, so you've got to hang on in there, and you've got to walk tall, and you've got to be Rihanna. That's what you've got to be, or any other artist that you think is fabulous. Okay, I hope, Scorpio, that you've got that, you get that message, and you listen to me. I'm gonna I know you've liked this video, I know you've subscribed to my channel. I see how positive I am. I know you've already liked and followed me on Facebook and on Instagram. So if you haven't, do that now, please. Please, please, please. If you would like a personal reading, you know, what a reading just for you, to look at these energies, to talk about. To be fair, I think, to be honest, some of you need some Reiki actually. So actually, in all seriousness and sincerity, you know, get in touch with me, Scorpios, if you do want to do some Reiki as well, because it would really benefit you. But getting outside would, meditating would as well. But if you want a personal reading to talk about the things in this reading, or about anything in your life, the things in your past, and we can do a bit more detail. I've got a sense actually, as I said, that some of you will come through to me actually and want a personal reading, and I will give you that time. Okay, I'll give you that time and that focus, because I can feel what you've been going through. Some of you out there, you've been really going through it. So and that healing it's good for us, but some of you will need further clarity. So please, if you need that, get in touch with me. Details are below. Everything's kiwisdomtarot@gmail.com, at Facebook, you know, Instagram. So just check me out on kiwisdomtarot, email me, and we'll sort out a personal reading. Please come back though please watch the other video, which is going to be the advice video, decoding the tarot, which is going to be a general advice video for all signs, and you'll get to see my fabulous face, you'll get to see me, you'll get to see my dog, and you'll get to know just a little bit about my perspective and about how I work with the tarot and the energies. I really hope that has been helpful for you, Scorpio. Please keep the faith, stand tall, stand proud. You've been through a lot, but you are strong, and it's made you strong, and it should have made you strong. Okay, please, my loves, please, please, please. Okay, I hope you get my love from here, because I'm really sending it to you. Okay, take care of yourself. Thank you so much, and I will speak to you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.